Hello everybody, Solo Black 313, Rise and Ride. Today's December the 2nd, Wednesday, 2020. So what's happening with us today? Well, Monday, which was November the 30th, the last day of November, it started to snow probably about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning going into December the 1st, Tuesday. So yesterday I didn't come out. People have been calling me. I guess we got 4 inches of snow from Monday night into Tuesday, which was yesterday because the day is December the 2nd, Wednesday. So I didn't go out the house yesterday at all. So today, what are we gonna do? Well, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, a.m. Like I say, Wednesday, December the 2nd, 2020. I'm hungry. I haven't had any breakfast. So we got 4 inches of snow. I know there's not 4 inches of snow because it's dissipated. It probably stopped snowing yesterday, probably right around 4 o'clock, and I think 4 inches was a total accumulation. So I'm hungry. I ate yesterday. I want some breakfast, and I want to get my coffee. So we're going to go get something to eat. Now let's walk out to the end of the driveway. Excuse the sun. Check out the streets. They look pretty clear. So if the side streets are pretty clear, that means the main roads are pretty clear. So we're gonna go. Let's go get some breakfast, and I gotta go by the hardware store and pick up some more of those Gerber chemical heat hand warmers. So when I ride the bike, I only have like 4 left. I need to get a box of those. So yeah. Yeah, so I came out a few moments ago and let the bike warm up. Today I'm going to take the Shadow, mainly because the Shadow has new tires on it, and I just put those tires on, and as you can see, the ST's tires are pretty bad. So I'm gonna go ahead, take the Shadow. Now, one thing about the ST is a much warmer bike to ride due to the fact of the fairing in the front. That fairing protects you pretty good, and I have a windshield, as opposed to a Honda, the Shadow. I mean, there's nothing to protect you at all. But like I say, these tires are brand new. The ST's tires, I need some. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Shadow out today, do a little shopping, and I want you guys to come hang out with me. Okay, everybody, we're gonna take it easy. Riding in the wintertime can be fun, and you just gotta take it easy, especially on the side streets. Ooh-wee, sheet of ice, baby, sheet of ice. Sorry for the sun. This is nothing but a straight up sheet of ice. I hope the main roads are better. Like I said, that will determine where I go eat. Okay, we're getting ready to come to Alder Drive. Alder Drive is a main drag. Let's go for a ride. Let's see what's happening. People think I'm crazy.
All right, wintertime in Detroit, Michigan. On a motorcycle. On a main street like this, you can still drive like you want. Okay, it's not that bad. Like I said, we had 4 inches that fell in between Monday and Tuesday night. Take it easy. So a lot of the snow is melted. And it's time to ride. Oh, yeah. Woo. Some people talk about the Honda Shadow. You know what? I'm not a professional rider. I'm not a professional rider. You know, I've heard these motorcycle reviewers review the Honda Shadow line. You know, there's a bunch of them. You got the Phantom, you got the Arrow, you got this Ace. You got a few different variations of the Shadow, all the way from the 80s up into 2000s. I do not find this bike to be boring at all. The Shadow that I have has a 5.5 inch ground clearance, and I vary, even when I try to, seldom scrape pegs. I mean, it's I don't know if it's a reward to scrape a peg. You know, a lot of times I try to scrape pegs, but I don't, because the ground clearance is so high. Even though the bike sits low, and it's only got a 27 inch seat height. You know, but I don't find this bike to be boring at all. I mean, it is what it is. It's a cruiser. It's not a Ducati. You know, it's not a Monster. You know, it's not a BMW. It's a Honda Shadow VT 750. It's only got like 47 horsepower. You know, but it's a slow bike, but I ride it fast. It's not fast at all, but I ride it like it's fast. All right, let's go to this Coney Island. See if we can't get some breakfast. Bunch of ice back here, so you just gotta be careful. I mean, if you don't enjoy riding in the snow, then I suggest you don't. But it doesn't bother me at all. I just take my time, you know? Take my time, get to where I got to go, call it a day. Hey, I'm back. Breakfast was pretty good. I had a ham and cheese omelet and some wheat toast and some hash browns and a cup of tea. All right, before we went and picked up breakfast, I was talking about the Honda Shadow, in particular my 2001 Honda Shadow Ace, and how sometimes people refer to this bike as a starter bike, or it's not exciting. And I've only heard those comments from what I call professional riders, like those guys that write for motorcycle magazines and things of that nature, people of that nature. I'm just a common Joe. I bought this bike 2 years ago. It only had 11,000 miles on it. And at the time it was 18 years old. Next month it will be 20 years old. When I got the bike, it only had 11,000 miles on it, and I've put another, well, I think I got 23,000 miles on it now. So I ride the bike. I don't know sometimes what people are looking for, man, when they critique bikes. I mean, I don't know if there's anything, a such thing as a perfect bike. There's not a such thing as a perfect anything, let alone a perfect bike. I love riding this bike. I love the way it sounds. I love the way it handles. I mean, if you keep things in the proper perspective, it is I keep saying it's a cruiser. This is a cruiser. Now, I'm telling you, I can't get this bike low. Like I say, I don't scrape pegs a lot. But this particular 2001 Honda Shadow Ace Deluxe handles fantastic in the corners. I want to take it down to Deal's Gap and I want to hit the tail of the dragon on this bike. You know, I really do. So, like I say, this bike is a 2001. It only has, I don't know about the horsepower rating, but it only has 47 horsepower. I don't know about, I forgot what the torque spec was on this, but the torque is pretty good. It's a mid-size cruiser. And yes, I think this would be a good second bike for a person that started riding the bike, or it depends on the level of person's confidence. Yes, it could be a great starter bike, you know. And I'm not a starter rider. I've been riding for 30 years and I still love this bike. I would never get rid of this Honda Shadow. I would never get rid of it. I did a video. This is my forever bike. I mean, it is really easy to ride. I mean, the seat height is a nice seat height. I'm 6 feet tall, and I don't have any problem with the foot pegs being where they are. You know, I don't have any problem with the ride height. I don't think I look particularly small on this bike, even though I'm 6 feet. I guess you would call me a small boned 6 footer. I'm not a big bone person. I weigh 190, right now about 195 pounds, and being straight up 6 feet exactly barefooted. It's a comfortable bike to ride. Like I say, it's easy to put this thing in the corners. There's no vibration. The only time I realize vibration on this bike is when I'm on the expressway, and I mentioned it before. When I get to about 80, 85 miles an hour, yeah, there's some vibration there. Hold on. There's some vibration there. I love when this thing backfires a little bit. So this bike is due to have the sprockets changed. So right now it has 1741. I'm going to 16. I'm sorry. It has 1741. I might go to a 1839. 18 on the front, 39 on the back. That'll bring my RPMs down on the expressway, so I don't get that. So it'll lower the vibration. If I don't change the front sprocket, I'm still going to change the back sprocket to a 39 tooth and take the 41 tooth that it comes with off. Like I say, just to bring the RPMs down on the expressway, so it doesn't vibrate so much, and I'll get a little bit better top end. Okay, so like I say, I love this Honda Shadow. I don't care what anybody thinks about it. I think it's a great bike. If you have your means to try one out, if you don't feel the bike is beneath you, then try it out, you know. All right, so right now I'm going over to Ace Hardware to pick up some hand warmers. The chemical hand warmers. I have some in my gloves right now. I have one on the palm side and one on the back side of my hand in each glove. And my hands are really warm. Now, the temperature is 43 degrees now. When I went out for breakfast, it was around 35. So last 2 hours, it's went up about 7 degrees. And what I'm wearing today, I have my merino wool long johns on. I have some nylon Under Armour over the merino wool as far as my tops. Then I have a wool hoodie, a vest, a down vest, and this brown jacket. My boots are just some boots I have on. I haven't put my, I have some battery operated liners, but it's not cold enough for that. So, yeah, baby, there is nothing that's not excited about riding this bike. This bike is awesome. So I'm gonna go over to the hardware store and pick up some hand warmers, and I'll get back with you guys. Well, as luck would have it, one of my friends who purchased a house through the Detroit Land Bank has been renovating it, and I've been doing a few things for him, and now he's ready for the hot water tank and the toilet to be installed. So I'm going to go over and install the toilet and the hot water tank, and then he wants to talk about some more things he wants to have done. And then we'll discuss price. Price is always a good thing to talk about. Money, 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 money. So this is Solo Black 313. Rise and ride. I want you guys to be safe. We're still dealing with Corona. And blessings to your family. And